Hi guys, we're back at Smash Fishing. We got a nice sunny day today, a bit of a horrible breeze, but hey ho, we're going to go down the beach, have a little look around and check the crab pot, and hopefully we can find something cool to eat. I might pop up to the castle after and have a little look around, and hopefully it's an enjoyable vlog. So stay tuned, it's Smash Fishing. Woo! That's called the beadlet anemone, and these are actually quite predatory. They eat a lot of shrimps and baby fish and stuff by grabbing it with these tentacles and then dragging it inside. And that's how they feed. It's a really young sugar kelp plant there. And these can grow up to 3 or 4 meters long sometimes. And they'll be about 12 to 14 inches wide. Shows what they start off like. There's the holdfast. It's usually the holdfast that comes off the rock. And there's a lot of people that actually really enjoy to eat this. It's not my favourite seaweed, but each to your own. Some more good example of the beadlet anemones here. And you often find the ones with the little dots on, little white or green dots. And that would be the strawberry anemone. But these ones here are the beadlet. And winkles. Winkles are very edible. These are really tasty if you want to pick them. You see, they're in massive abundance. If you can find a spot with some really big ones, you can make some really nice meals out of that. First rock of the day. It's the green shore crab. I don't film these very often because they're in such good numbers. They're absolutely everywhere. And these are a great bait for wrasse. Got the netted dog whelk. Is a carnivorous snail. I haven't checked the crab pot in 2 days, so I'm quite excited to see what's in it. Last time we had bugger all, just a little crab, a little brown crab and a little spider crab. So fingers crossed today we can get a nice big lobster. Got a bit of footage of last night where I just skimmed a bass. I went to net it and it just swam around the side, and I found a pretty big shanker as well. I think it was just under legal size, so I'll play that footage now, guys. Come on. Oh, I missed him. Oh, he's gone. He got away from me, that one. Whew. Oh, it's such a rush when you see him. He was just cruising around really slowly. I should have let him come a little bit further. Ah, it's good to see the bass here, baby. Cracking sized brown crab out of this hole. That one's got to be a close keeper. I haven't got my brown crab gauge here. That's a beautiful crab. I was just going around one side of the hole and it popped out of here. Great to see though. Oh, little lady crab. Seems to be quite a lot in that hole. Look how well camouflaged that wrasse is there, look. Straight off. Don't know if you can see there. There's a little goby head just poking out the rocks. I'm staying up the higher end of the beach at the moment because I haven't actually foraged around this sort of part in a while, so it'd be interesting to see what sort of creatures we can find. This seaweed here is called rainbow rack, and at night time with the head torches this glows almost a luminous blue. It looks brilliant just under a normal head torch. I don't think it does much under the UV light because the colours just stand out anyway. Oh, it's a beautiful seaweed. Definitely the most colourful seaweed we get in the UK. This right here is the painted top shell. Find these in abundance when you start getting to the lower part of the tide. Let's see if we can get this out. They're always hiding away somewhere. This is a feisty little crab, this one. That's an edible brown crab or shanker. Oh, nearly had me. Definitely a feisty one. You can go back home, buddy. A few different things on this rock. The broadclaw porcelain crabs. These are the cushion stars. Some sort of sea squirt there. That might even be the bean sea squirt. So the snake like an enemy there, but it's more purple. Usually they've got the green tentacles with the pink tips. Never know what you're going to find in a rock pool. We're at the crab pot now, guys. I've left the camera up here because it's a bit wavy down there. I don't want to lose my camera. Got a brown crab. Nice sized brown crab in here. Some big old claws on it. Come on, let go. Check that one out. Some cracking sized claws on that crab, but just not big enough for what we need. The legal size limit's a bit bigger than that. It's a lovely crab though. And there's one more small one in there. And that was it for this time on the crab pot. But not bad. Not bad at all. To get her back. Nice big old brown crab. And then we got a little tiny male. So I'm gonna get this all tied back up, get it back out there. Had a lot of small stuff in there so far. Determined there's got to be a keeper come through here at one point. Size of that for a rock pool. It's almost like a lagoon. Completely clear. Must be about 6 foot deep. It's the middle of nowhere. Just a giant clear pool. There's some Larry lobsters in there. Another big old brown crab there. Just under the rocks. Finding some nice ones, but they're just not legal size. Some lovely claws on them. Good if we can find a giant one at some point. Go back, little buddy. This would be a great place to find the bass with the shrimp net. Check that out. Big gullies like this, where they go into a fork, you cut across and work your way up, and that's how we usually get the bass in the shrimp nets. This would be a great little spot, even for the lures. It's an old banged up crab pot here. Look at the state of that. Oh. Nothing in it though. Make sure there's no Larry lobsters. See the weed growth on that. This is something we find a lot in summer. It's these big blue jellyfish. I'm not sure what sort they are, but these ones don't tend to sting so much. It's the brown ones. We get these little brown ones late summer, and they're like a bee sting. These ones ain't so bad though. Pretty colours though. Lovely blue. We're at Grand Rock Castle now, guys. Giving you a little show round. Quite interesting around here. It's a lot more growth than it used to be. Just come to show you some of the little huts and stuff. Look at that. Everything's in very good nick when it comes to the World War II stuff. This could even be before that. Like I say, if any of you guys know a lot more about it, just leave it in the comments. I'm always interested to know. There's another door entrance here. Ooh, loads of sea beat around. Good old castle. Caution, people visiting this monument do so at their own risk. Alright mate, no problem. Great view from up here as well. It's absolutely beautiful. Check that out. It's a good thing about this one, you can go all through all the tunnels, all the gun emplacements here. So you can see they have full scope of Grand Rock and Kobo Bay. Bert was here a long time ago by the looks of it. Really interesting place. The history here is unbelievable. This must be like a ammo storage shed. Either that or they kept people prisoner here. Seems to be an entrance around the back there. I don't think we can go in there though. We got another gun emplacement here. There's not a lot of graffiti around, there's only a little bit. But it is starting to go a bit ruined. But this is a whole view of Portsmouth Bay. So this big gun would have been protecting this part. There's another one around the corner, I think. Awesome. This one's built out of granite. Anyone know what that was used for? I've never actually seen that before. I think the tides washed it out. It's quite interesting. And as you can see, the bunker goes from up here all the way down underneath the ground here. Crazy place. And it's all red granite it's built out of as well. Cost you a pretty penny these days. Look at the view from here. Beautiful place. If anyone ever comes to Guernsey, you definitely want to come here. Going down the creepy stairs. Oh, this is where the other door leads to. Spooky. And this is the last gun emplacement. And this is what protects this side of the bay. So you never know when someone's coming to invade. That's so cool. Great fishing spots down here as well. I can't find a sign or anything to find out what this was actually used for, but I take it it's just the sea defences, stop invasions. It'd be interesting to have some signs up to tell people what it's all about though. I'm not the most clued up with all the World War II stuff. If you guys want to see it, I will show it. It's quite cool how far the bunkers stretch out. You can see the bunker goes all the way under this whole thing out to the other end here. It's quite surprising how big it is. That's all for today's episode, guys. Just a little run around sesh, a few brown crabs, a little bit of foraging, and then another castle. I'll be doing more of these sort of vlogs in between the bad weather. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you like my channel, like and subscribe. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. It's Smash Fishing. Woo! Baby conger reel down here. Where's it gone? See if it pops back out. There he goes. Gone straight away. We're just waiting for the tide to go down a little bit more Then we'll be able to get to the bass spot right in the weeds.